Good morning, welcome back to the channel. My name's Jess. As you saw in the last video, we got the 318 running, which is a good thing because today we need to get it moved. We gotta move it out of here and move it over there where the 755 is, because 755 is going to come over here, and today we're going to change the hydraulic fluid out on that, and I'll take you through that whole process. It's fairly simple. I haven't done it yet since I purchased it, just because a little cost prohibitive. Plus, you know, get busy with things over the summer, so that's what we're going to do today. But first, we got to move some snow. Not just from in front of that door, but just got to move some snow in general. And get the hydraulic oil warmed up and get it pulled in here so that we can get that changed out and change the filter as well. So, let's get started. we got it pulled in here. I was going to try and put the back up on these ramps and then lift the front up with the loader and put it on jack stands, but the ramps put the rear end up a little too high, so it couldn't get that backward angle that I wanted, so we just put the front on jack stands. So right down here, we've got our lift tube for the pumps. And then there's a drain plug here. So we'll drain from here, and then once it's drained, we'll take this off. There is a screen behind this that will need to be cleaned out, more than likely. So we'll get this drain plug out and start draining the hydraulic fluid. So I've got an oil drain pan here. Only problem is this transmission holds about 4.5 gallons of hydraulic fluid. And I don't think it's all gonna fit in that oil can, so I'm gonna have to try and find my other one as well. So let's get going here. So let me find. Now, I do believe this plug is a 9/16. But I can't seem to find my 9/16 wrench. Oh boy. Should have a hammer here somewhere I can tap on that. Move that out of the way real quick so I can get it loose. Okay, come on. I don't know if it's moving. No. Ay, ay, ay. I almost wonder if this wrench for the... Yeah, it's the same size. But I still doubt that's gonna work. Oh, yeah, that ain't gonna work. Dang it. I'd need a bigger pipe. Oh. Doing that's working though. Sometimes you just gotta think outside the box, I guess. I mean, it's got a nice golden color to it. I don't see any shinies, so looks good so far. Oh. Okay, I will be back as soon as this is all drained out. Okay, it looks like we're pretty much mostly drained out here. Surprisingly enough, this pan pretty much held all of it. So what we need to do is loosen this up here and then take out these 3 bolts. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Well, let's see how hard it's going to be to get that hose off of there. The heck? There we go. Just give it a little tap. Actually, we'll loosen the hose up here. And just pull. The tube up here. We can pull this screen out. Oh, that's rough on the fingers. Oh. See if I can Oh. Wow. It does not want to pull out of there. And it's got a pretty sharp edge there, and I don't want to cut my finger up on it. I don't know if I got something I can kind of hook the edge with and pull out. Let me see what I got. I did have at one point a pair of angled needle nose pliers. But God knows where those went. See if I can. No. Really don't want to tear my fingers up. Move it back and forth some. There it goes. Oh. It looks fairly clean. I don't see any chunks. Not really any sparklies. So that's good. Oh. I don't know how well you can see in there. But looks good. So that's good. Let me change out my GoPro battery here because I'm getting low, and we'll take the filter off. And I'll show you that. Okay, so GoPro, stop recording. Oh, it's on the other side. Yeah. It's up on the other side. You can probably see it there. So let me see. Oh. up. Yeah. Right there. So, what we'll do is I'll find something to lay on here because it's wet and dirty right there. Which, actually, I've got this board here. I could lay this down under there. And, so that I can lay on it. There. Oh, you're stuck to the toolbox lid. There we go. And this way we can get under there, get that filter undone, and then I'll bring the parts in. Filter wrenches are your best friend. Not a fan of the strappy ones. So, we'll be right back. Oh. Hopefully, you can see all right in here. Although my head might be in the way right now. But we're gonna... Oh. Oh, and I found my other oil pan. It was actually outside. There it goes. Just outside the door there. Come on. And then, there we go. Now I should be able to turn it off by hand. Yep. Yep. There. There. Now that that's down. Did I know that greaser was there? I don't know. But now that that's down, let that drain down and we'll go grab those parts. Alright, let me show you what I got here. So we got 2 single gallons of low-vis high guard, just because I needed some extra for the 316s and the 318. We have these are the sponge element to go around the air filters on the 316 Onan and the 318. So I got 2 of those, one for each, just because I actually haven't had one on that on that 316 since I got it. This is the air filter for the 318. This is the hydraulic oil filter for the 755. As you can see, it's pretty much the exact same thing as what we just took off of there. Engine oil filters for the 318 and the 316. Got 2 of those. These are the nuts for the flywheel shroud on the 755. I noticed it's missing probably a couple, so I ordered all 4 just in case. And then these are shims for the hydraulic pressure relief. That way we can increase our relief valve. That way we get some more pressure, some more lifting capacity out of that, because it seems like it even struggles to like pick up its own front end. And then this is the oil filter gasket shroud gasket for the 318, just because it's missing that, and that's pretty necessary to cooling that engine properly on that right hand side. And then you would have seen me carry in the 5-gallon bucket of low-vis high guard. Man, the magnet on this mount is strong. Yeah, so this is the 5-gallon. That's $130 worth of fluid right there. So now let's start working in reverse on changing this hydraulic fluid. We'll start with the filter. Put the new one on. I believe procedure requires filling it halfway. Let me just look. I have both the owner's manual and tech manual pulled up here. If you need an owner's manual for like any of your John Deere machines, if you just go to techpubs.deere.com, you can pull up like the owner's manuals and stuff there. Owner's manual, you can do a free download. They also offer CD and hard copy versions that you can pay for. I personally have no problem just downloading the PDF. The tech manual, if you have one of like these the 50 or the 55 series compact tractors, there's one or two, there's like a couple Facebook groups, and you can find tech manuals usually in the file section of those Facebook groups. So I will be sure and link the Tech Pubs website in the video description. So let me just figure out, because I'm fairly certain that you're supposed to fill the filter halfway full with hydraulic fluid, so let me just double check that, and I'll probably do it anyways to be safe, and we'll get back under there and screw that one back on. So okay, man, I think it's done soaking the fluid in, and it keeps proving me wrong. I think it's good now, though. Okay. So I've got it pre-filled. And I've put oil on the O-ring. So we're just gonna get it up there. Ah, come on. There we go. There we go. Remember, hand tight. You don't need to use a filter wrench to put these on. Just hand tight. Good to go. Now we can put the filter screen and stuff back in. So I'm just gonna take a rag and just kind of wipe this down. Clean it off. Wipe down the seal here. This actually is in really good shape, so that's good. I've seen some people get into these and it's just like collapsed or just beaten up. There. Okay. Let me clean this O-ring off. Because it's got some stuff on it. Make sure and lube it up. we'll set it right there so it's not sitting in dirty stuff. Clean this mating surface off. That mating surface. Slide that on there. Then oh, come on. Slide back up in there. All right. Now let me just clean the threads on these bolts. Okay. Hopefully, well, that should be all good. Yeah. Well, that could have been bad. Oh. That map gas torch wasn't completely closed all the way. There. That's all snug now. You know, there wasn't Teflon tape on this when I took it off. And I don't know if you're supposed to. But I am going to clean these threads a little bit. And honestly, just in case, I'll throw a little bit of tape on there. Just to be safe, use my wood stove wrench to put it back in. There. That's good and snug. Let me... snug these hose clamps back up. Drop that down so that we can put fluid in. I've already got the cap pulled off just because I pulled it off so that it could drain better. We'll pop this bucket open. It's got a seal in it too. Nice. Wow. What's weird is for being a 5-gallon pail, it's awfully light, but it's full. What do I want for a funnel? I think I want this guy. Just wipe it out. So it's nice and clean. Even if well, I could slide it forward. Ooh. There we go. This way we got room to work. Before we get too far here, make sure we're not leaking anywhere. Doesn't seem like it. So let's continue. Ooh. Okay. Let me grab a clean rag. Check the level. Because that's most of that bucket. Or at least a good portion of it. Let me add just a tidge more. There. Now we're actually slightly over full, so that's good. Pop that on there. Okay, now we can start it up and start the bleeding process. Okay, so as you can see here in the procedure, right now what I'm doing is letting it idle for 10 minutes, and then we'll run it at high idle for a full minute, and then we'll start to turn the steering wheel and stuff to bleed out the system. Now we're going to do a high idle for 1 minute, and then do some run some functions. that's it. That is a hydraulic fluid change on a John Deere 755 compact tractor. I'm gonna clean all this mess up. I already checked the fluid level. It's good. It's actually still slightly above the full mark, so I believe the air should be purged. I went through that whole process, as you saw. So I'll button that up, and if you like this video, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Be sure to follow me over on Twitch, same name, twitch.tv/suburbanfarmer. We're actually streaming right now. I try to stream on Saturdays out here in the shop, which just so happens to coincide with my videos. But I hope everyone has a great day, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.